Hi everyone. In this video we'll go through 1-marker questions related to circles. Now here's the first question. Find the equation of the point circle with center as 1, 0. Now you'll have to remember the general equation of the circle. It is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. This is your standard equation of circle. Now, point circle means radius is 0, right? Point circle means it's just a point. There is no radius, right? So, radius is 0. Now, you have another formula for circle also, right? It is r square is equal to x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square. Now, here center is given 1 and 0. So, instead of h and k, we'll put this coordinate center 1 and 0. So, then when you expand this, you will get this general form of the equation. This one. Next one. The circle equation is given. And this circle is nothing but a point circle. Find the value of k. You have to find this value of k. Right? So now, from this equation, you can get the values for g and f. What is g and f? They represent the center of the circle. Right? Now, like I said, general equation is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. This is the general equation. Now, what do we have here? We have minus 4x minus 8y plus k. And of course, we have x square plus y square. Now, notice this. Okay, just notice this. Here, we'll have to always tell 2gx. Instead of 2gx, what do we have? Minus 4x. And instead of 2fy, what do we have? Minus 8y. Now, from this equation, we'll find g. So g, what will g be? G will be minus 2. And what will f be? It will be minus 4. Right? So you have obtained the value of g and f. Now you'll have to use this circle equation, right? R square is equal to g square plus f square minus c. So now you'll have to take the equation which has radius formula, right? Radius square is equal to g square plus f square minus c. This is another circle equation. This is a circle equation given the center and radius. If I have center and radius, I'll use this circle equation. Right? So now I get the center from this. See, center is always represented as minus g and minus f. It's negative g and negative f. Remember that. This is the center. Now, what I will do, I know g. I got g here. From this equation, I got g. I'll substitute g, substitute f. I don't know what c is. C is nothing but k here, right? This is nothing but c here. As per this general equation, instead of c, I have k. I have to find this value of k. So now I know radius also. Since it's a point circle, radius is 0. So I put 0 here. I know g, I know f, I'll find c. What is c? C is nothing but k. Right? Now next one. If the radius of the circle is 4 units, find k. Radius is given as 4 units. So radius is 4. Now you'll use this circle equation which has radius. Right? R square is equal to g square plus f square minus c. How will you find g? What is g? Now this is nothing but equal to 2gx. This is 2fy. So 2gx is 4x, right? This is equal to 2gx. From this, you'll find the value of g. And 2fy, this is y. And 2fy is minus 2y. So you'll get value of f here. Now you have gf. So substitute g here, substitute f here. You know radius, which is as 4 units. So find the value of k. Next one, find the center of circle. Now this is where it's important. What is center of the circle represented as? Minus g minus f. Negative g, negative f. From here you'll get g and f, right? Using this 2gx. 2gx is like this. 2gx is minus 4x. Always remember to take the signs also. 2fy is minus y. That means there's nothing here. So you take it as minus 1. Minus 1. From here you'll get f value. From here you'll get g value. Now, you will have to take the negative of g. This is just g. So you have to take minus g. So g is minus 2, minus of that. F is minus half, minus of that. So you get minus and minus is plus, minus and minus is plus. So 2.5. This is the center. Now next one, find the equation of circle with center and radius. So here there is another formula, right? X minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. This is another third formula. This is used when a coordinate is given. When radius is given and coordinate is given, you'll use this. You can also use this one, right? You can also use this formula, what we used just now, g square plus f square minus c. But the problem here is, by using this formula, I don't know the value of c, right? I don't know the value of c. That is the problem. That's why I can't use this. I'll have to rely on this, because this one, h and k, represent the coordinate or the center. So I'll put, instead of h, I'll put minus 3. Instead of k, I'll put plus 2. Right? Here I will substitute it and I'll expand this. I'll get the general equation. Next one. The equation of circle centered. Centered is 0, 0. Radius is 4 units. Now I need to find the equation. Radius is there. Center is there. Right? I can use this. Now I can't use this GF formula, right? Because I don't know what is the C value. So I can't use it. I'll have to rely on this formula. So whenever there is no constant, right? Whenever C is not known, and since the coordinate is given, radius is given, then use this formula. This is the clue. Because this h and k represents the coordinate. So you put 0, 0 for h, 0 for k, and you get the equation. Next one. If one end of the diameter of circle is 3, 4, find coordinates of the other end. So you have a circle. The diameter is like this. One end of the diameter is given, 3 and 4. The coordinate of one end is 3 and 4. You need to find the other end of the coordinate. You'll have to use midpoint formula. What is midpoint of diameter? It's center of the circle, right? Midpoint of the diameter is always the center of the circle. So now, from this equation, I can get the center. How? By telling that, equating this as 2gx and this as 2fy, right? Like this. I take 2gx as minus 4x, 2fy is minus 2y, right? Thereby I get value of g and value of f. Now, what is center represented as? Remember, center is represented as minus g, negative f. G value is minus 2, f value is minus 1. But I have to put minus sign because it's negative. I have to put minus here. So minus of minus 2 is plus 2, minus of minus 1 is plus 1. This is the center. Now I'll have to use the midpoint formula. What is the midpoint formula? I'll have to take this coordinate plus this coordinate divided by 2. This coordinate plus this coordinate divided by 2. That's the midpoint, right? Whenever you divide 2 points by 2, it becomes a midpoint. 3 plus h by 2. 3 plus h by 2. 4 plus k by 2. Right? Remember, it's a comma here. It's a coordinate. Midpoint of this. What is the midpoint of these 2 points? Center. And we got the center, right? This one. 2, 1 is a center. Which means this is the x coordinate. This is the y coordinate. So this x coordinate should be equal to 2 and y coordinate should be equal to 1. Right? Now equate 3 plus h by 2 should be equal to 2 and this 4 plus k by 2 should be equal to this 1. Now from these two equations, I'll find h value, I'll find k value. So what is the other end of diameter? It's h and k. That is whatever values I've obtained here, 1 and minus 2. So this is the coordinate of other end of diameter. Now here, the length of the chord of the circle intercepted by the x-axis. I need to find the intercept, right? The circle equation is given. It is intercepted by x-axis, right? That is, the circle is cut. The circle is intersected by x-axis. So now what does intercepting mean? I have a circle. I have x-axis and y-axis, right? This is y-axis, this is x-axis. The circle is cut by this x-axis. You see, it's cut here, right? This is called as intercepting. So here, the chord of the circle, this is the chord of the circle, right, is intercepted by x-axis. This is x-axis, right? Now you'll have to find the x-intercept value. Now the formula is x-intercept is 2 root of g square minus c. Now this is, if you notice, this is nothing but it's 2 root g square minus c. Because it's x-axis, you will only have g. Remember, g represents x, f represents y, right? In the general equation, you will have gx and fy, right? So g represents x. Since it's intercepted by x, you will have g, right? G square minus c. G you will get from this, right? This is equal to 2gx is minus 6, right? From this equation, minus 6 is equal to 2gx. So you'll get the value of g. And c you know. this only number constant is c. Remember to put the sign, c is minus 16. So substitute g and c and you'll get the x-intercept. This is nothing but x-intercept. So it is 10 units. Next one, same problem like the earlier one. Here it is intercepted by y-axis. So the formula is you have to take y based. What is y? F. G will not be there, only f. Because f is y. F represents y, right? Here f represents y. Get f from here, substitute f, and c is minus 6, substitute, and you'll get 5 units. The last problem, if AB and minus phi 1 are two endpoints of diameter of the circle, basically you have a circle, diameter is there, the two coordinates, two ends of the diameter are given, one end is AB, one end is minus phi 1. Equation is also given, find values of A and B, right? Now again you'll have to use center here, you'll have to use the midpoint formula. Midpoint of the diameter is center, you'll get center from this. What is center? Center is always represented as minus g minus f. Midpoint is nothing but center here for diameter. Center is the midpoint. So center is minus g minus f. So obtain g and f from this. Negative g, it should be negative g, negative f. So I'll get this center. Now, what is the midpoint formula? Midpoint formula is center is equal to one end of the diameter. That is, you take minus 5 plus, you have to add this coordinate with this coordinate and divide by 2. So a minus 5 by 2. Then take this coordinate, b added with this coordinate, which is 1 here, b plus 1, and then divide by 2. Then you equate this minus 2 with this. So you'll have a minus 5 by 2 is minus 2 and b plus 1, that is b plus 1 by 2 is equal to 2. Now you'll find the value of a and find the value of b. So this is the final answer. So with this, we've come to the end of this particular topic. If you like this video, do press a like and share it. Thank you.